reducing pair of linear equation in two variables into standard form. So the first question is 1 by 2x plus 1 by 3y is equal to 2, and the second question is 1 by 3x plus 1 by 2y is equal to 13 by 6. Okay. Now the equations which you see over here, the x and y, which are the variables, they are in denominator. Now if at all you try to solve these kind of equations with your normal method, you will get stuck at a point. It will become confusing. So better to use the method which I am going to describe right now. And there are other methods, but I will always suggest you to stick with one method which is most commonly used, easy to understand, and you will make less silly mistakes while doing this method. So you will find some other methods in other books, reference books. Some teachers may suggest that use this particular method, but according to my experience, I will share a method with you which is easy to understand, which is most commonly used, and in which you will make the least silly mistakes. So stick to one method and follow that, yeah, for the whole exercise which we are going to do now, exercise 3.6. okay, so the first question is 1 by 2x. First equation is 1 by 2x plus 1 by 3y is equal to 2. X and y are in denominator. Let 1 by x is equal to a and 1 by y is equal to b. So we take 1 by x as a and 1 by y as b. So the equation 1, in which there is 1 by 2x, it will become a by 2, and 1 by 3y will become b by 3 is equal to 2. Did you see what I did? I took just this 1 by x and replaced it with a. 2 is still in the denominator. I took this 1 by y and replaced it with b. 3 is still in the denominator. Now what to do? Now we'll take LCM. So LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. 2 3s are 6. 3 2s are 6. So 3a plus 2b by 6 is equal to 2. So 3a plus 2b is equal to 12. 3a plus 2b is equal to 12. This is your, okay, if you take this as equation 1 and 2, this is your equation number 3. Let's make one more equation over here. So if we put the value of a and b in the second equation, it will become a by 3 plus b by 2 is equal to 13 by 6, and this will become, if we take LCM, it will become 2a plus 3b by 6 is equal to 13 by 6. This 6 gets cut right away, and 2a plus 3b is equal to 13, equation number 4. So what I did here is I converted these two equations, in which there were x and y in denominator, into two equations which are much more simpler. Of course I changed the variables into a and b, but what we have to do now is solve these two equations, that is equation 3 and 4, and find the values of a and b, and then find the values of x and y. So the question becomes a little longer. These questions are always asked for 4 marks because these are long questions. You need to solve, you need to first substitute, reduce the equation in standard form, and then solve by any algebraic method, and then resubstitute the values of a and b to find x and y. Let's do this. So 3a plus 2b is equal to 12. that is equation number 3, and 2a plus 3b is equal to 13. These are our two equations. How do we solve them? So you can use substitution method, equating coefficients, or cross multiplication. Whichever method seems okay to you, you can use it. I'm going to use the method of equating coefficients. So I will equate the coefficient of a, that is 3 and 2. So LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So multiplying equation 3 by 2 and equation 4 by 3. Multiplying equation 3 by 2 and equation 4 by 3. What do we get? We get 2 bracket 3a plus 2b is equal to 2 into 12, that is 6a plus 4b is equal to 24. This will become equation number 5, and 3 bracket 2a plus 3b is equal to 3 into 13. So 6a plus 9b is equal to 39, equation number 6. So these are two new equations. Now because I have to do elimination, so subtracting, because see both the coefficients which I have equated, that is the coefficient of a, they have plus sign, so subtracting equation 5 and 6, I will get 6a plus 4b is equal to 24 minus 6a plus 9b is equal to 39. So this will become minus, this will become minus, this will become minus. 6a minus 6a will cut. 4b minus 9b is minus 5b, and 9 minus 4 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 15, but minus 15, minus minus gets cut. B is equal to 15 by 5, which is equal to 3. So I got the value of B. Substituting B is equal to 3 in equation. Now the simplest of equation 3, 4, 5 and 6 you can choose. I will choose equation number 3. Equation 3. So 3a plus 2b, and b is 3, is equal to 12. So 3a plus 6 is equal to 12. So 3a is equal to 12 minus 6. So 3a is equal to 6. So a is equal to 6 by 3, that is 2. I got the value of a also. Now remember what is a and what is b. Initially what did we take as a? A was 1 by x. If you remember here, a was 1 by x and b was 1 by y, right? So we have our final answer now. A is equal to 1 by x, that implies 1 by x is equal to 2, and therefore x is equal to 1 by 2. B is equal to 1 by y, which implies 1 by y is equal to 3, and therefore y is equal to 1 by 3. So that's the final values of x and y which we want. So this is the whole solution, how we can reduce an equation, linear equation in two variable, into its standard form by taking two more new variables and then solving them, and again resubstituting the values and finding the original variables, right? So we are going to do few more similar questions. Let's see. Okay, next I'm going to show you question number 4. 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 2. 5 upon x minus 1 plus 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 2. 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 is equal to 1. 6 upon x minus 1 minus 3 upon y minus 2 is equal to 1. How to solve this kind of equation? See very carefully. Let x minus 1 is equal to a and y minus 2 is equal to b. Therefore, let 1 upon x minus 1 be a and 1 upon y minus 2 be b. So 5a plus b is equal to 2. This is your equation number 1, okay, and this is equation number 2. So this will be equation number 3, and we have got one more equation. 6a minus 3b is equal to 1. Equation number 4. Multiplying equation 3 by 3. Why I am doing this, you will understand. So 3 bracket 5a plus b is equal to 3 into 2 which will give you 15a plus 3b is equal to 6, and this will be our equation number 5. So I have converted equation number 3 into equation number 5. And why did I do that? Because I am equating the coefficients of b. Why b? Because they both the b's have opposite signs. So I just need to multiply the equation 3 by 3. So it becomes plus 3b. This is minus 3b. Now adding equation 4 and 5. So equation 4 will be 6a minus 3b is equal to 1 plus 15a plus 3b is equal to 6. So when we add them over here, it will become 21a. This will get cut. This will be 7 and 21. Okay, a is equal to 7 by 21. That is 1 by 3. Okay, we found the value of a. Now let us find the value of b. Substituting a is equal to 1 by 3 in equation 3. So 5 into 1 by 3 plus b is equal to 2. So b is equal to 2 minus 5 by 3. That is, we'll take LCM. 6 minus 5 by 3, that is 1 by 3. So b is also equal to 1 by 3. So what is a and b? Okay, we have to do it on another page. A is 1 upon x minus 1. So 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3. So by cross multiplication we'll get x minus 1 is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3 plus 1. So x is equal to 4. We got the value of x. And 1 upon y minus 2 is b. 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to b, which implies 1 upon y minus 2 is equal to 1 by 3. So y minus 2 is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3 plus 2, which is 5. So we got x4 and y5. This is question number 4. Let's check the answer of question number 4. x4 y5 is correct. Okay, so this is how you solve the whole equation. let's do I think we have to do two more questions. Two more questions are up. Yes, let's try them. Okay, next question I'm going to try is the sixth one, which is 6x plus 3y is equal to 6xy and 2x plus 4y is equal to 5xy. So equation 1 and equation 2. So as you can see here, there is xy. Yeah, there is xy. So how to solve this kind of equation? So 6x plus 3y upon xy is equal to 6. See what I'm doing? I brought this xy over here. So this will be converted into 6x upon xy plus 3y upon xy is equal to 6. This x will get cut with this x, this y will get cut with this y. So 6 by y plus 3 by x is equal to 6. Equation number 3. This will get converted into 2x plus 4y upon xy is equal to 5. So 2x upon xy plus 4y upon xy is equal to 5. This x and this x will cut, this y and this y will cut. So 2 by y plus 4 by x is equal to 5. Equation number 4. Now let 1 by x is equal to a and 1 by y is equal to b. So 6b plus 3a is equal to 6. Equation number 5. And 2b plus 4a is equal to 5. Equation number 6. Now you know the road ahead. You have to solve 5 and 6, find the value of a and b, and then substitute a as 1 by x and b as 1 by y and find the value of x and y. So this you can do it ahead. I will show you. Let's do one more equation. Yeah. Okay. So the next question will be equation number 7. 10 upon x plus y, 10 upon x plus y, plus 2 upon x minus y, 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equal to 4, and 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equal to 4. Equation number 1. 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y is equal to minus 2. Equation number 2. Let 1 upon x plus y is equal to a and 1 upon x minus y is equal to b. So equations will become 10a plus 2b is equal to 4, and here 15a minus 5b is equal to minus 2. This will be equation number 3. This will be equation number 4. You know it now. You will find a and b from equation 3 and 4. But when you substitute the value of a and b here, you will get two more equation in the form of x plus y and x minus y, which you have to solve further and find the values of x and y. So here you have to solve a pair of linear equation in two variable two times, right? So this will going to be a new and challenging question for you. Please try this after this, and I'm sure that you are going to get this. Okay, so let's move on to word problems of this type. Exercise 3.6, question number 2, first sub question. So here you can have a look at the sub question. Formulate the following problems as pair of equations and hence find their solution. So which method you have to use to formulate the equations, for solving the equations, that is up to you, but you have to form the equations and find their solutions. Now these are some special word problems because the equations which we will get from these word problems will not be in their standard form or simplest form. They will be the equations which can be reduced to their standard form, like just we did in the previous section. We took some equations which were complicated and we changed the variables from x, y to a and b, and then we solved. So similarly in these word problems also we have to do. Let's do the first one. Ritu can row downstream 20 km in 2 hours and upstream 4 km in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water and the speed of current. Let's do it. So they have asked us to find the speed of rowing in still water and the speed of current. Let's see. So first statement will be, let the speed of rowing in still water be x kilometer per hour. Let the speed of rowing in still water be x kilometer per hour, and let the speed of current be y kilometer per hour, the second parameter which has been asked to us. This current means water current. Like in any river, when the water is flowing, it is flowing with some speed, that is known as speed of the current. And speed of rowing in still water is the speed with which boat is moving in still water, means when where there is no current. So Ritu is rowing downstream and upstream. So let us find therefore downstream speed. Now what do you mean by downstream? Downstream speed means the speed of rowing boat with the flow of current, or in the direction of flow of current. So water is flowing in right direction and boat is also going in right direction. So what is happening? Both boat and flow of water are in the same direction. That is downstream. And whenever the boat is rowing downstream, the speed of boat will get added to the speed of current. So downstream speed will be x plus y kilometer per hour. So basically rowing downstream or swimming downstream helps the swimmer or the boat to move faster, because the flow is also helping the boat to move ahead. What about upstream speed? Upstream speed will be speed of boat minus speed of current, x minus y kilometer per hour, x minus y kilometer per hour. Downstream speed is x plus y kilometer per hour. Okay. Now Ritu can row downstream 20 kilometers in 2 hours. Case 1. Distance is equal to 20 kilometer. Time is equal to 2 hours. And speed is equal to, now speed, as she is going downstream, the speed will be x plus y kilometer per hour. How to form the equation? Speed is equal to distance upon time. That implies x plus y is equal to 20 by 2, that is 10. Therefore x plus y is equal to 10 will be the equation number 1. Okay, we got a direct equation. That is a good news. Case 2. In case 2, Ritu is going upstream 4 kilometer in 2 hours. So distance is equal to 4 kilometer. Time is 2 hours again, but this time she is going upstream. So speed will be x minus y kilometer per hour. Therefore speed is equal to distance upon time. Therefore x minus y is equal to 2, equation number 2. So this is a upstream downstream problem, very simple. We got a simple equation. Understand the statements and how I have solved them. Okay, the next question will be interesting. Let's see. So you have to solve these two equations and get the answer yourself. I'm just helping you how to write statements and form equations. That should be clear. So question number 2, sub question 2. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by 1 woman alone to finish the work and also that taken by 1 man alone. Okay. Let 1 woman finish the job in X days. Let 1 man finish the job or work in Y days. This is a time and work problem, and remember that in a time and work problem you always have to write the statements which I am about to show you. Right? Let 1 woman finish the job in X days. Let 1 man finish the job in Y days. Okay, now before going ahead, you need to write these statements which I am showing you now. Therefore, in 1 day, one woman can finish 1 by X of work, and in 1 day 1 man can finish 1 by Y of work. So what did I do here? The statement is very important. These are the statements you will write, you have to write in each and every time and work problem. Let 1 woman finish the job in X days, let 1 man finish the job in Y days. Therefore in 1 day 1 woman can finish. Okay, suppose you are doing your homework and you are taking 3 days to finish your homework. So in 1 day how much homework are you doing? You are doing 1/3 of the homework in 1 day. Suppose you are reading a book and you can finish the book in 2 days. In 1 day how much book are you reading? You're reading half the book. So for finding 1 day's work, you have to reciprocal the number of days you take to finish the work. So if woman takes X days to finish the work, in one day one woman can finish 1 by X of the work. If a man can finish the job in Y days, then in one day one man can finish 1 by Y of the work. Okay. Okay, now the question. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days. Therefore, 2 women and 5 men. 2 women and 5 men can finish. 2 women and 5 men can finish 2 by X plus 5 by Y of work in 1 day. So what did I do? I took the first statement, that is the first condition, that how many days will 2 women and 5 men will take to finish the job. So that it has given 4 days, but what I did was I multiplied one woman's 1 day's work and one man's 1 day's work with the number of women and number of men, that is 2 and 5. So I got 2 by X and 5 by Y. So this is 2 women's and 5 men's work finished in 1 day. And now 2 women and 5 men can take 4 days to finish the work. Also, if 2 women and 5 men can finish the work in 4 days, then in 1 day they can finish 1 by 4 of work. In 1 day they can finish 1 by 4 of work, and therefore 2 by X plus 5 by Y is equal to 1 by 4. That is your equation number 1. This is how you form equation, right? So this you have to solve by the method which we just did. You have to take 1 by X as A, 1 by Y as B, and solve it. Okay, but that's just one equation. We have one more condition. That condition is 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. 3 women and 6 men can finish the work in 3 days. 3 women and 6 men can finish the work in 3 days. Therefore, in 1 day they can do 1 by 3 of work. So how to form it in equation? 3 women. So 1 woman can finish 1 by X of the work. So 3 women can finish 3 by X of the work in 3 days. 1 man can finish 1 by Y of the work. So 6 men can finish 6 by Y of work. And their 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 3 of work. So that is equal to, that is the second equation. 3 by X plus 6 by Y is equal to 1 by 3. So this is time and work problem. Let's look at one more problem. This is, I think, distance time problem. Little different, but we have to do it. So solve these two equations and get the value of X and Y. You know how to solve it now, right? Okay, so next question. We'll take question number 2, sub question 3. Ruhi travels 300 km to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and the remaining by bus. If she travels 100 km by train and the remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. Find the speed of the train and the bus separately. So without confusing ourselves that what is the question, what are the statements, we'll do the first task. And the first task is to get the variables, that is what is x and what is y. So you have to study you have to read the last final statement, that is find the speed of the train and the bus separately. So let the speed of the bus be x km per hour and let the speed of train be y km per hour. Okay, now what is the first situation? The total distance is 300 km. Total distance to be covered is equal to 300 km. Okay, first case is she takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and the remaining by bus. Okay, case 1. We have been given the time. Time is how much? 4 hours. Okay. The distance traveled by train is 60 km and remaining by bus. Okay. First I am going to write train. Okay, what is the speed? We have just taken speed of train, y km per hour. What is the distance? Distance will be 60 km according to the question. She travels 60 km by train. So what will be the time? Now what is the formula for time? See, speed is equal to distance upon time. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So time is equal to distance upon speed. So distance is 60 and speed is y. So time is 60 by y hours. This is train. Okay, now I'm going to write bus over here. What is the speed of bus? X km per hour. What is the distance covered in bus? Now they have not told the distance, they have told remaining by bus. Now total distance is 300 km, out of which 60 km has already been covered by train. Now what we can do is we can put the distance as 300 minus 60, that is 240 km. So time will be again distance upon speed, so 240 upon x hours. So total time here is 4 hours. So you can write as 240 by x plus 60 by y is equal to 4. This is the total time. This is equation number 2. Equation number 1 from case 1. Right? Similarly, we'll make the second case. Let's make the second case here. Case 2. What is case 2? Okay, in case 2 also we are going to write train and bus. In second case, she travels 100 km by train. So the distance is 100 km. Okay, and she travels remaining by bus. So 300 minus 100 is 200 km. The speed of train and bus is y and x. The speed is y kilometer per hour. Over here is x kilometer per hour. The time will be speed upon distance, right? No, distance upon speed. So the time will be 100 upon y hours, and here the time will be 200 upon x hours. Okay. So we have got the situation in the question that if she travels like this, she takes 10 minutes longer. What do you mean by 10 minutes longer? 10 minutes longer means 10 minutes more as compared to the first case, and first case she took 4 hours to complete her journey. So in the second case she is going to take 4 hours 10 minutes to complete her journey. So total time is equal to 4 hours 10 minutes, right? 4 hours 10 minutes. Now if we want to solve this, we need to convert this 4 hours 10 minutes into minutes. 4 hours 10 minutes into minutes, and then hours in fraction. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, so total time is 200 by x plus 100 by y is equal to 4 hours 10 minutes. 4 hours is 240 minutes. 60 into 4, 240 plus 10, 250 minutes, and this is hours. So 250 by 60. This 250 is minutes divided by 60 will give you hours. So this is the number of hours which we are getting. 250 by 6. Let me check whether it is correct. Correct, it is correct. It is absolutely correct. Okay, so this was my case 1, from which I got the first equation. This is my case 2, from which I got the second equation. Please note these things down, and you have to solve these two equations and find the value of x and y. But don't forget to take 1 by x as a and 1 by y as b in both the equations, and then solve it. So this was an interesting question. Okay, so here we are finishing the the exercise 3.6. Yes, we have started with exercise 3.6. Yes, so we have completed this exercise, some selected questions. Now in the next video we are going to do some selected questions from optional exercise. So let's do that in the next video. Bye bye.